Hey there YouTube, this is Landon with the Order of the Traveling Hats. Today I'm going to make a reveal on the vehicle that we just bought. We just got a new vehicle, we're really excited about it. In the first episode on the channel I did a walk around of my Jeep and kind of went through the modifications we'd done and talked a little bit about why we did them. I think I also mentioned at the end of that video that we were probably going to be replacing that Jeep with a new one soon. A new vehicle soon, not necessarily a Jeep. There were several options on the market. We've been looking at those for about a year. I've looked at the Ford Bronco. Unfortunately, you can't get a Ford Bronco. Also, the Ineos Grenadier was high on my list. I think that's a really super interesting vehicle, but turns out those aren't going to be available in the States for at least another year. I am on the waiting list. I don't know that that's going to be something that we're going to get or not, but it is a super interesting vehicle. And then another Jeep or a Jeep Gladiator potentially. All of those were possibilities. I've looked at as many of them as I could. I did get to see a pre-production Bronco and I was very impressed with it. But just with the availability and the order situation that is awash on the internet, I think everybody knows what the deal is with that. I didn't think that was a realistic option. We've got a whole laundry list of modifications that we want to do to this vehicle to get it trail ready. Certainly, I think our goal this time is not to do as much hardcore rock crawling, off-roading, and more overlanding camping. I'm not getting any younger, and my body doesn't like being jarred around as much on rocks as it used to. And I think that we can have a lot more fun, and I can probably get the wife to go with me on some of these camping trips. She's not been a big fan of rock crawling in the past, let's be honest. And so without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what we got. Alright guys, there it is. We bought a 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. This Rubicon came in black. It is fairly well optioned. It does have the larger nav system on it, which I really like for the off-road apps and just the larger display for Apple CarPlay, etc. It's got a couple of other options on it as well, mostly on the interior. But this is it. Like I said, we got a whole laundry list of things that we plan on doing to it. I want to take you guys through that, and as we put those things on, really have a good discussion as to why we're making the choices we are on our Jeep. We have a specific use in mind, and there's specific things we need it to be able to do. It will do most of those now out of the box, as I think anybody that's familiar with these knows, but there's a few things that we're going to need to add on. So I'm going to now switch over and take you guys on a little bit closer walk around, just so we can kind of see the Jeep up close and show you kind of the interior, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, let's just take a look inside real quick and show you what we got. So this one has the Mopar cat skin leather, which was not really an option I wanted. I never really looked at these seats in person, but man, I gotta tell you, this seat is so well made. It's quilted. I love actually the red accent stitching on it. I know that's kind of vain and doesn't add any function to the Jeep, but it ties in really well with that red dash. The accent stitching also, I think it continues on the ones with the cloth interior as well. I think they've got the same accent stitching on the steering wheel, but man, it's really well done. The 8.4 inch display is awesome. I really like that. Already kind of getting moved in, so we already got the dog water bowl over there. Yeah, I really like this thing. Again, we're kind of getting moved in. I got a pouch for a flashlight. I got a first aid kit in there. I've already kind of put the fire extinguisher back here on the roll bar just to kind of hold that. I always like to have a fire extinguisher. It didn't come with the trail management system. I think I may get the TerraFlex one. I like their cleats really well. It did come with the spray and bed liner though, which is super nice. I could have gotten it Line-X'd, but you know, no more than Mopar charges for their bed liner. It's a really seems to be a high quality, well-made bed liner. It's really thick. You can kind of feel on the edges where it's sprayed onto the paint, and it's really a thick, heavy-duty bed liner. I think it's going to wear pretty well, so we'll see. We didn't get the hitch, but I've already looked. I can add a hitch pretty easily. That's not really hard to add at all. It's just a kit you buy and bolt on. There's about 6 bolts. So we'll probably be doing that as a modification. Curiously enough, it does have all the trailer wiring for a 4-pin and the 6-pin connector. So I think it's already pre-wired for trailer lights. I just need to get the hitch. But yeah, that's pretty much the Jeep. It's going to be really fun to own, and it's beautiful. I really like the paint. I'm not a big fan of black, but damn, when this thing's clean, it looks just fantastic. That's really it for this video. So you guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate everybody. I'd really like to hear from you, hear your comments on ideas for modifications. If there's a specific front bumper that you guys have used that you have personal experience with especially, I'd love to hear about it. I've been running Jeeps for a long time and certainly have my own opinions, but it's always good to hear from other people and see if there's a better mousetrap out there that maybe I've heard of. We will talk to you guys later, and I hope to see you out there. This is Landon from Order the Traveling Hats.